noticias, deportes y buena música. ¿Qué más puedes pedir? Tu Mañana Live.
We are back on TML talking to Iseghohi, creator of Amenzone Fitness and the Rebel DVD series. And I wanted to talk about, I know that like no other, you have the benefits of workouts for families to do together, something that we haven't seen in other DVDs or other regimens or fitness regimens. And I want you to talk a little bit about that and how you thought that it was important to involve the whole family.
No, I think it's actually important to get the family involved because, you know, a family that works out together stays healthy together. What I found out is the kids that we train on our programs usually go home and help their parents stay healthy. Because what's happened now is the parents are passing on the bad habits to the kids. So it's not segmented. It goes. It's a vicious cycle. Mm-hmm. And if you educate the parents, in fact, you're educating the kids. And nowadays, if you educate the kids are now in turn educating the parents. So what we found, like just from the words of members that I've had at Amenzone Fitness, they tell me themselves they have a better relationship with their kids when they work out with them. We have very simple exercises you can do with one tire, and the kids and the mom and son, the mom and daughter, or the whole family can do have games and keep it fun. But, you know, something with kids and families is, the kids may listen to what you say, but they're more likely to do as you do. You know, you can tell kids something, like you give them advice, they may listen to it or they may not. But if they see you lead by example, the chances are they'll follow your example. So I always encourage the families to do things together. It strengthens the bond with families. But more than anything, what a great example it is to show the kids to keep their health as a first priority.
Now, it's no secret that this country is facing a serious problem with childhood obesity, and I commend you because you've created something that's amazing. It's the Amenzone PE Foundation. Tell us a little bit more about that and your goal.
Yeah, well, again, I was inspired by my experience with my grandmother in Africa, and she kept it very simple. We did more with less. And for us, when my grandmother had us work out and stay fit, I noticed something. It wasn't about the fitness. For her, the fitness, the tires was just a vehicle for, better self-esteem, more self-empowerment in the case of the adults. So when I created this program to help start my foundation, I realized something that everybody was overlooking, just as they did with the adults. It wasn't about the latest machinery or the latest gadgets. If it was, it wasn't working because the obesity rate was shooting straight vertical. For me, I realized, just as it was for me as a kid, it's about inspiring the kids to want to do it. It was about the self-esteem. So what I did with my program, it is about fitness and nutrition, but it was more than anything else it was about building the self-esteem of the kids. So the Amenzone Foundation takes a unique approach to wellness and health. And the approach is, starting from what makes the kids want to stay healthy. And that's the self-esteem. And that's why, our programs are designed that way. And it's exciting. It's grown extremely well. I mean, in the second year of our program being launched, we won a local Emmy Award through Fox Sports for what we've done with the kids. We got the Boys and Girls Club National Award for what we do. You find us at most of the Boys and Girls Clubs here in the Southwest, and also at locations going towards Los Angeles. So the program is growing really fast for one very unique reason. We really do focus on the self-esteem of the kids, because you'll find out if you don't feel good about yourself, you really don't care what you do. So we want the kids to feel good and be inspired to want to keep their health first.
From the inside out. And one of my favorite things about this whole thing is that a portion of the DVD proceeds, the Rebel DVD series, is going to the Amenzone Foundation, which is amazing. It's so admirable that that you're not only, selling these DVDs for adults, but you're also involving the children, especially with this epidemic of obesity that's going on in this country, that it's just gotten out of control. I mean, in the past years, the United States was the most obese country in the world. Now it's at number 2, but that's hardly any improvement. So I commend you for it, because it is the children that we need to focus on. And you're right. Parents should lead by example. We fall, or not we, we, because I'm not a mom, but parents fall under this, not cliche, but the saying that says, do as I say, not as I do, when it should be, do as I do.
Right, exactly. And, let's be frank about this. The kids are the future. I mean, we're looking at our future. And no pun intended, but our future is in bad shape. I hate to
literally, yes.
To bring the bad news. So, we need to be proactive and not reactive. And so when we implement our programs, we take that approach. Let's try to avoid the problems happening. And in a way, we're right in the middle of it. It's not as it was before. If you look at the neighbors, you look at your communities, you don't need to look far to see the problem that we have. It's not a local problem. It's not just a national problem. It's a global problem right now. Obesity is one of the number one preventable diseases in town, in the country, and internationally too. It's not something that we need to wait for a cure to come for. We know what we need to do.
We are the cure.
To contribute. Exactly.
Well, for more information on Amenzone Rebel DVD series and the whole Amenzone Fitness program, visit www.amenzone.com. We'll also have all the information on facebook.com/En Vivo Radio. We thank you so much, Amen, for taking the time and sharing this with you. We also thank you for the 2 DVDs that we're about to give away to our listeners. I know that they're very excited. Our phone lines are about to blow up because this is very, very exciting. And I know a lot of people are dying to get their hands on these DVD series. Again, amenzone.com if you want to go ahead and buy your copy. And remember that a proceed of this is going to the Amenzone Foundation. Anything else that I missed that you want to mention? Maybe your social media, your Twitter?
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity. We'd love for you to follow our progress and our work, both on the fitness and the foundation, at the Amenzone Facebook. Just type in Amenzone Fitness and follow us on Facebook and Amenzone Twitter. And you follow us on Twitter. But keep one thing in mind as you move forward with your lives is, true healthcare is self-care. It's one of the things we say a lot. You don't need to wait for anything to take care of your health. True healthcare is self-care. Thank you so much for your time. I'm honored to be part of this show. Thank you for your audience.
Thank you so much, Amen Iseghohi. We'll be in touch. Thank you again for the 2 DVDs that we're about to give away. 1-877-9-EN-VIVO. We'll be back with that here on TML.